Imagine working your whole life to build something for yourself, only to have your own family demand you hand it over. That's exactly what happened to me. My parents wanted me to give my house to my sister, and when I refused, they threatened to sue me. But that lawsuit turned out to be the moment I realized I was finally free. Growing up, the message was clear: my sister was the star, and I was the afterthought. She got new clothes, private tutors, vacations overseas. I got lectures about responsibility. At 16, I was working late nights at a greasy diner while she was packing for a summer in Europe. My parents always had the same excuse: her future mattered more. So I learned early, if I wanted anything, I had to earn it myself. Through college, I lived in cramped apartments, skipped parties, and worked 2 jobs just to stay afloat. Every paycheck, I saved a little, because I knew no one was coming to rescue me. After graduation, I had 2 options: take a dead-end job or gamble on myself. So, I opened a tiny auto repair shop. It was exhausting, grease under my nails, sleepless nights, but by year 5, I was finally thriving. For the first time, I started dreaming about buying my own home. But whenever I mentioned it, my parents would sigh and remind me how difficult things were for my sister. She had rent. She had bills. She just needed a little help. Meanwhile, she was posting vacation photos, buying designer handbags, and dining at luxury restaurants. Yet somehow, she was the one who deserved support. And me? I wasn't just supporting myself. I was secretly covering my parents' emergencies, home repairs, medical bills, even slipping them cash. Or at least, I thought I was. Because one day, I realized the money wasn't going to them. It was funding her lifestyle. The truth came out when I overheard my parents in the kitchen. My mother said, "He's responsible. He's been saving for years." My dad replied, "It only makes sense. He can't expect her to struggle." They weren't talking about helping me, they were planning my house for my sister. And when she called the next morning, gushing about a perfect 3-bedroom place, she didn't ask me for help, she assumed the deal was already done. That's when I made my decision. I bought a house. Not for her. For me. Quietly, without telling anyone. It wasn't huge, but it was mine. I thought I'd have time before my family found out, but word travels fast. Suddenly my phone exploded with messages. Accusations, guilt trips, extended relatives weighing in. And then came the visit. My parents showed up at my door, not as parents, but as negotiators. Their demand was simple: give the house to my sister or be cut off. I almost laughed. Cut off from what? Their love was always conditional. I let them talk, but I'd already made my choice. When they left, looking smug as if they'd won, I knew the real fight was only beginning. And then came the twist that changed everything. My sister accidentally sent a text to our family group chat. It was her detailed plan, how she and my parents would pressure me until I gave in. Proof that it was never about fairness or family. It was a setup. For the first time, I didn't feel anger. I felt clarity. They had never seen me as family, only as a resource. So I secured my finances, hired a lawyer, and made it clear, if they pushed, I'd push back harder. I posted a simple photo online of me in front of my house, no explanation, just pride in what I'd built. The response from friends and extended family was overwhelming support. My sister? Furious. Her ego cracked, and she even launched a fundraiser online claiming she was the victim. Donations? $20. The performance collapsed quickly. So I dropped the receipts. Screenshots of her messages plotting against me. I didn't need to explain anything, the truth spoke for itself. The silence that followed was better than any victory speech. No more guilt-tripping calls. No more manipulation. Just peace. For the first time in my life, I wasn't the family scapegoat or the backup plan. I was free. And when the lawsuit finally arrived in the mail, claiming I owed my sister for emotional distress, my lawyer laughed. It didn't stand a chance. That's when I realized something. My freedom didn't come from buying a house. It came from refusing to let anyone else own the life I built. I won. And the best part? I finally understood that winning didn't mean beating them. It meant walking away and never looking back.